Hello Pisces, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and this is your energy update for the week of the 12th of July 2021. I hope you're doing well. I've got a live show 3 times a week live here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. I would love to see you in there. And also, if you're interested in getting a private reading with me, they are available from my website in limited quantities. BeHealing.com, so you'll find a link for that around here somewhere up there in the description box for this video. Oh, we've got two. So what energies do we have for you for this week? Pisces, let's find out. Call forth the waves. Ooh, be careful what you wish for. Like wanting a shake-up. That's what this energy is about, wanting a shake-up, like wishing for a shake-up. Let's just sort this out. Wishing for a shake-up. So yeah, just be careful what you wish for here. Calling forth the waves and the noble one. Doing the right thing. I'm getting a challenging week for you from these two cards, Pisces, in that you might want to. There's a kind of a vibe to this. How can I explain it? Like not a vigilante. That's the wrong word altogether. It's like a righteousness kind of thing, doing the right thing, but being seen to do the right thing, and calling forth the waves. It's kind of, you know, when we let our ego take over, but it's with self-righteous kind of stuff. So we let our it's the spiritual ego is what it is. It's the spiritual ego, which can be worse than like other kinds of ego, you know. Sticking to doing the noble thing when you're inviting trouble in by doing it. So watch out this week. Let's find out more about that for you, Pisces. So you don't trip yourself up like that, right? It can be hard to notice when we've got that spiritual ego. It can be hard to let go of that, you know. Got synchronicity here. So a synchronous week as well. So you could be getting like a lot of signs and synchronicities about stuff for you to let go of, like for you a pattern maybe. Well, let's find out more. I'm sure we'll be told more about this. Because it's quite a specific energy. It's kind of, you know, when you see someone doing something wrong and for some reason you want to point it out and then show that you don't do that, and then, you know, it's that kind of thing. It's not great energy, is it? Or it can be the energy of like teaching someone a lesson because you notice they're doing something wrong. Anytime we're in reaction to stuff that other people are doing, when we're having an emotional reaction to that, even if it's that, we want to point it out and show them better, you know. Watch out. Temperance. Take your time. Be patient. Says Temperance. What else? Judgment. Yeah, watch out for this. Judgment. So always question yourself whenever you come to. I'm not talking about discernment and making good decisions for yourself. I'm talking about when you judge others, you know. Something is right or wrong. It's all over this energy for you, Pisces, this week. So be very careful about judgments that you make. 8 of Cups. So it could be just an indication of something for you to walk away from. You're not here to be the perfect one that tells everyone else what to do. I certainly don't try and do that in my work. I hope I don't come across that way. I'm certainly not perfect. I just try and do my best, you know, and I'm trying to heal myself and I'm trying to help other people do that too. So yeah, it could be easier than usual with these energies for you to fall into that spiritual ego kind of self-righteousness this week. Just watch out for that. Temperance. Tell us why Temperance. I mean, this can be the card of beginning as well. Oh, I got a weird taste in my mouth. I'm on some medication. I never take medication, right? And now I'm on medication. It tastes weird. The aftertaste, I mean. I had it 3 hours ago. And just now I'm getting a weird taste in my mouth. Temperance. Where's Temperance here for Pisces? Too many. Why Temperance for Pisces? Tell us about this. Temperance. You guys don't want to tell you for some reason, Pisces. What's going on here with Temperance? Why? There we go. Unknown. You guys didn't want to tell you about it. Why is that? Why don't the guides want to tell you about it? That happens in personal readings, but I don't think I've had it happen in a general reading before. So some aspect of healing you guys don't want you to know about. It's going to be unknown. In other words, it's for you to figure out. It's for you to deal with. Sometimes knowing ahead of time isn't best for us. In fact, often it's not, because then we're not a blank sheet of paper. Do you know what I mean? We're going to, right? Imagine if I was say you're about to have a car crash today. If I was one of those kind of psychics where I would say you're going to have a car crash today, and then you'd be in a car and you'd tense up, right? And it would be worse for you because you'd be tense. So in the same way, guides might not want to tell you. And of course, this is general reading. It could be because of that too, so it's going to be different for all of you. But there is some healing to do this week, and it's got something to do with that urge, even if you don't do it, the urge and what's behind that to be this kind of self-righteousness thing. So even if you don't do it, it's okay, but still investigate what's behind that too, because there's something to heal behind that. It says Temperance there. What is behind this? Why is it coming up now? I think these energies are coming up for a lot of people at the moment. We seem to be being asked to heal on a deeper level at the moment, stuff from long ago, you know. So it doesn't surprise me that this kind of thing is coming up. So the advice there is heal yourself, yes, but also take your time with it too. I mean, Temperance is about taking your time, so be patient with yourself as you're going through this. In other words, don't beat yourself up just because you want to do a pattern again. Stripping illusions. So you got the wrong end of the stick somehow. Healing comes in layers, right? It's like peeling an onion. And we can be doing great. I think we're all here like I was. And then something can come up again. It's just another layer. It's to take it deeper. It's to release even more stuff, you know? And I feel that that's what you're going to be doing this week. And there's something about the way, it's not that in the last layer of healing that you did it wrong. It's not that at all. It's just there is something elusive about that and something illusionary about that last phase that you went through. So if something comes up again and you're like, not this issue again, I thought I'd already healed that. Just know it's another pass, and there is some there's something that you weren't getting last time that you've got the ability to get this time, and it's got something to do with this reaction or whatever it is that you're reacting to in a kind of a sanctimonious or you've got an urge to act in that way, right? Even if you hold yourself back from it. Why judgment? The world. Nothing is out there, right? It's all within us. It's a reflection of us. I'm not saying that there's nothing out there. Of course there is. But whenever we're going through something, we've got a part in it. We always have a part in it. And so the judgment, when you see something that you don't like and you're having a reaction to that and you think that somehow it's your responsibility to do something about that, it generally isn't. Because if you haven't caused it, then you're not the one that can fix it, right? It's in somebody else's jurisdiction kind of thing. It's in their, if someone else is the one that caused it, then they're the only one that can fix it, right? And so this is kind of telling me that maybe you've got some codependency going on here, Pisces, where you think that you can even fix it for other people. Fixer or rescuer or codependent enabler kind of an energy from this. So just watch out for that. And judgment being behind that is kind of when you want to judge something about someone else. I'm not saying that you're pointing fingers and being heavily handed judgmental. It's probably not that. It's probably just going, oh, look at them, I'm not like that, I'm good. Just the inner voice that says stuff like that to ourselves. This is saying that it's not outside of you. The world says it's not outside of you, it's inside of you too. So whenever we have an emotional reaction to what anyone else is doing, like a judgment like that. Otherwise, we wouldn't care. It wouldn't be on our radar. We'd see something. I don't have an emotional reaction about this, but I could have an emotional reaction when I see someone who's in like victimhood mode. Yeah, I could, because I've been there and I've done that, and that's been part of my experience, and maybe I haven't fully forgiven myself for when I have been in that victim mode and stuff. So otherwise, if it had never been part of my experience, I wouldn't emotionally react to when someone else is being a victim. I'd just be cool about it. Right? So notice those things. And notice your emotional reactions, which don't have to be severe. I mean, it doesn't have to be it making you angry or whatever. Creativity, you're creating it. You could be drawing it back in over and over again, in other people or in yourself, so that you can see it clearly. This is something you didn't see last time. It's a healing week for you, for sure. 8 of Cups, walking away from Cup that's on fire. It feels like it's like it could be a week where you realize it's not your stuff. It's not your stuff to deal with. We need to know what is our responsibility and what's not, and stop trying to take responsibility for other people's stuff, because we'll never be able to fix their stuff. We just can't, because it's not ours to fix. We've got to fix ourselves, right? And sometimes it can be a huge distraction. If this is speaking to you, Pisces, it can be a huge distraction trying to help other people and fix their stuff instead of our own. Yeah, instead of looking at ourselves. Oh, lovers. Okay, so all of this stuff could be coming up in a past lover, one that you've walked away from. So you could be feeling a pull of a past lover. You could be feeling a pull of going back there, and there's something in your mind that's like, that's not good for me. Yeah, take this as it resonates. But if you've got someone in your past that you're either judging, you're thinking about like, oh, you're still not over it. You're still not over it in some kind of way. You're either thinking of going back there, or you're judging them and the whole situation. There's more to be healed there, right? So this tells me that you're still in that pattern of whatever that past thing is, and you'll be bringing it back in because it's not out there, it's inside of you. Okay. Tell us more. What's behind this? Death. This could be the end of it. Not just that relationship, but the end of the pattern of you bringing more and more people like that with those same issues. Because once you've seen it and once you've released it, that whatever's behind this judgment and this self-righteousness, once you've released that's inside of yourself and healed that within inside of yourself, it's too much for me to go into in this video for you, Pisces, but of how to do that, if you do want some help with that, come along to Be Healing. Keep watching my videos. Trust. What's going on in your love life? You've got trust here. Trusting that if you move on, okay, for some of you, it's trusting that if you do properly move on, if this you've already left this person anyway. This is someone from your past, but you've not fully left because it's still in your mind and still in your heart and still in your judgment, even if it's not in a positive way, it's in a negative way. Emotional attachment, it's either positive or negative. It can be you're hating someone or you're loving someone still, But if there's still an emotional charge, you haven't really left. Trust that you will. Trust that you'll get to the bottom. Trust that you'll have the actual release that you want from that relationship. And not just that relationship, the issue that was behind that, what that relationship was showing you. That's what you're being triggered to heal, what that relationship was showing you. And you've got the opportunity this week to heal from that relationship. That's what it is. Nothing yet is set in stone. It's all up in the air. What does that mean? It means that it's not like you've got like a fated destiny with someone. It's what you make it. Life is what you make it, right? And if you hold on to these issues, then you're going to have repeats, which might not be too bad. I mean, I'm not picking up this is major energy for a lot of you. It's not like you're in these terrible relationships. Some of you might be, but even if it's slight, you still, if you're not learning and growing, then you're decaying. So it's you that's creating your life. So it's not yet set in stone. Do this work and it will change. Don't do this work and it won't change. That's what I'm saying. Compassion. Oh, so it's your compassion that's keeping you there, right? Okay. So this could be about guilt. It could be about you feeling guilt about leaving somebody there, because you're compassionate, you're empathic, and so you're inclined more to leave someone and know it's the right thing to do, but then feel really guilty about it, and so that's an emotional reaction, right? That's something to look at. Why do you feel guilty? Why do you think that you should have been able to make that relationship work, even though it wasn't? Or why would you feel guilty about that? Or maybe you've had repercussions of you leaving relationships in the past, or maybe you've always held on to guilt. There's something to look into there. It's the kind of the dark side of compassion, the way that compassion can work against you in that way. So look into that. That'll help you out, hopefully, Pisces. Got a bit of delving to do this week, Pisces, it seems. Wow. Talking. Interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives. Now this has also got hoovering in there as well, so be careful if someone tries to draw you back in. Well, I wasn't getting this before, but now I'm getting it. That maybe this one, maybe it's like keep on walking, the one that you've walked away from. Maybe they're hoovering, which means like trying to bring you back in. Trying to get you on the hook again. Don't do that. Keep on walking. The butterfly, relationship evolving into the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. So like I said, if you're not growing, then you are decaying. So keep growing in yourself. It's not about this relationship. It's not about that relationship or other relationships. It's about you. It's about your growth and you developing and you learning and you healing and you becoming the best version of yourself that you can be, that can have those great relationships. Like this one, the wedding rings. Your true, everlasting promise, eternal love, soul connection, wedding, marriage, union. Your true union. You'll get there in the end, Pisces. Healing week healer for you. Let's get some of these out. What are these out? What else for Pisces? What's going on for Pisces? Great and full. Be grateful that you do this. You'll be grateful that you do this. It feels like it's an issue that's been coming up over and over again for you here, Pisces, and you'll be grateful that you do this and that you kind of face it head on this time. Not that you haven't done that before. Like I said, I was getting that there's layers to this healing, but definitely keep on walking on this one. So what energies do you need to tap into inside of yourself this week, Pisces? You've got enjoyment here, so lighten up on yourself. Take that weight of the world off your shoulders and lighten up and enjoy yourself instead. So not so much focus on all of this healing stuff, really. Yes, it can be coming up, but it doesn't mean that it needs to be heavy and you need to like just be focused on that all week. Be sure to enjoy yourself as well. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work, right? The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. And what I'm getting from that is that could be the antidote, right? And so you could be like, oh, feeling bad and heavy and all the burdens of it from walking away from someone in the past. Why not just let yourself off the hook? It's like, it's okay. That's life. People come in and out of our lives. We can't fix everything. We can't make every relationship work. In fact, we can make very few of them work. We can only make ourselves work so that we can get into a healthy relationship if one day we meet another healthy person. There's not many of them out there, so it's okay. Let yourself off the hook there, Pisces, and enjoy your life instead. Let's get some of these out. What else do Pisces need to know about this week? Pisces. Broken wishbone, a wish will not be granted. I feel like some of you could be kind of the empathic side, could be hoping that it somehow gets fixed, that past relationship. It's not going to. That wish won't be granted if that is your wish. You've got success. You will have success though with someone. In yourself first, in healing these things and letting it go and feeling much better in yourself. feeling much more whole and healthy in every way. Emotionally, especially for you, Pisces. You'll find that success in yourself first, and then you'll have success in your relationships. Don't worry, you will get there. But it's not done by going backwards. You've got an announcement here. What's the announcement about for Pisces? What's this announcement? A journey, either physical or mental. You might need to go somewhere. Affairs with your family, family affairs. So there's a family announcement and you're going to have to go visit them or something like that. You'll want to go somewhere. Take that as it resonates. There you go, Pisces. That's your week. Don't forget to click like on this video. Click that subscription button along with that notification bell. If you haven't already, check out the July reading that I did as well. There might be some information in there for you as well on my YouTube channel. It's all in playlists on my YouTube channel, so click on that playlist thing and you'll find monthly reads, weekly reads, daily reads. What else? Other things too. So have the best week ever, Pisces, and I'll see you tomorrow in the energy update for the day. Bye.